Daniel Rock 08 back once again on our video. This time around it is another 1990 Royal Rumble match review, and there is one very special moment that is really what this whole Royal Rumble is the most talk about. And I'll talk about when it comes. A couple of key people in here. There's a lot of talent. One of the biggest star-studded Royal Rumble matches there is. We have Hulk Hogan, The Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper, Dusty Rhodes, Andre, Demolition, Savage, Snuka, Haku, Earthquake, Perfect, and Rick Rude. A lot of guys, talented guys in this. It took 6 guys to eliminate Earthquake. 6 guys, which at that time was a record. Most guys it took to eliminate some by 6. It was then beaten by Mabel, who it took 7 guys to eliminate him in 1994. He would then tie his own record in 2006 as Viscera. Little key fun fact there. This Royal Rumble is kind of lengthy, not as lengthy as 89's though, clocking in a whopping 58 minutes and 46 seconds. And of course we got the biggest moment coming up talking about. It is the moment you got Ultimate Warrior, and he is just eliminating people left and right. You got Hulk Hogan, he eliminates people left and right, and then all of a sudden they go back to back. Warrior and Hogan, they go back to back, and then they turn around, and then they are face to face. The Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, face to face in the dead center of the Royal Rumble match. They have a confrontation right then and there. They crisscross, which I always love that spot where the 2 guys would crisscross, bouncing off the ropes and crisscross. One guy would drop, and then the other can take advantage and hit him with the military press. And that's exactly what happened. So you get that big moment where Hogan and Warrior, the confrontation. And of course, this was going to build up to the big match, WrestleMania 6, the Ultimate Challenge. So you have that big moment, and that moment is really what this whole Royal Rumble match is mostly about. It's the most memorable moment of this Royal Rumble. It's actually one of the biggest moments in Royal Rumble history. When you recall, what is the biggest moment of Royal Rumble history? You could say the confrontation, Hogan and the Warrior face to face at the 1990 Royal Rumble match. Pretty cool stuff. So let's get to the grading. We have our star power, which, as I talked about, there's a lot of key people. One of the most star-studded Rumble matches there is. You know, just having Hogan and Warrior alone makes this big. An A. One hell of a star-studded Rumble match we had. And then we have the Iron Man. The Iron Man is Ted DiBiase, who then sets a new record, clocking in at 44 minutes and 47 seconds. Interesting to note, he was the first man out, and he came out number 30 in 1989. It's weird how you go from number 30 to number 1, and he would be number 1 again in 1992, but wouldn't last as long. He had 3 eliminations, clocking in at 44 minutes and 47 seconds. Pretty good. I give it an A. Next up, we have the Dominator, the Ultimate Warrior, clocking in with 14 minutes and 29 seconds, but with 6 eliminations. Pretty impressive. An A- performance. Then we have our final 4. Unfortunately, the Ultimate Warrior did not get to the final 4, which is kind of a drag in this Royal Rumble match. But anyways, we have our final 4, which is Hercules, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, and Hulk Hogan. You know, when you see this, when you see a Royal Rumble match as great as this, you kind of have to sigh and go, yeah, this is a great Rumble match and everything, but man, there's a lot of dead guys. There's a lot of dead guys, and with that final 4, man, 3 of the 4 guys are gone. Unless you had Piper and Savage and Warrior in there. There's a lot of deceased wrestlers, and that's sad. And that's one of the saddest things about going on watching these earlier shows. But the Final Four is still impressive, even with Hercules in there. An A-. The winner of this Royal Rumble match was Hulk Hogan with 12 minutes, 49 seconds. That was his time. 5 eliminations. Pretty impressive performance. It being Hulk Hogan, you'd think I would give it an A+. Considering the fact that he was the biggest star. He would drop the title to the Warrior in 1990 and would still be a top guy. However, he should not have won this Royal Rumble match. You know, the Ultimate Warrior really should have won this. He's the guy who's going to be the #1 guy. He's the guy that's going to face Hulk Hogan in the Skydome, putting his Intercontinental title up on the line against the World Wrestling Federation champ Hulk Hogan. So you would think that, hey, let's give it to the Warrior. Let's have the Ultimate Warrior win this match. Instead of having Hulk Hogan winning, kind of diminishes, kind of hurts us, but not in a so huge way that it really matters. Warrior probably should have won this, but Hogan winning is still big enough anyways. Our overall grade for this is an A-. This is a really good Royal Rumble match, highly recommended, but it's mostly recommended for the confrontation between Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior, where these two huge superstars clash right in the middle of this. Really huge. I'm Daniel Rogers 08. This Royal match gets an A-, and I'll talk to you next time with a big disappointment with 1990 as we have the Iraqi USA story. Bye.